So I've been getting a lot of comments like spiritual work should be free. Why are you charging me to get in contact with myself? That's not love. Shit like that. And I just need to address this real quick. First and foremost, spiritual work is free if you sit with yourself and you do the work. But you're asking somebody outside of you to do the work for you. And you feel entitled to that for free because you've been sold this dream that whoever is meant to save you is supposed to sacrifice themselves to do it. Yeah, that line of thinking is rooted in Christianity. When the truth of the matter is that everything in this universe requires sacred exchange. There is give and take. There is reciprocity. And it's not like y'all are coming to trade and barter. No, it's just like, no, this should be free. And it just speaks volumes to the fact that y'all do not value spiritual work. Y'all don't see the value in it. And y'all feel entitled to other people's help when it comes to it, when it's something that you can't even achieve on your own. I mean, you could if you did the work, but you don't want to do the work. You're looking for somebody to come in and just give you the answers. And that's so unfair. What y'all don't understand is that every time that we have to get into y'all's energy, we risk taking something home with us, or we risk our own essence being siphoned. Every single time we do a mediumship reading, y'all people show up a day before. And then they try to hang out afterwards because they like the energy. Every time I get on this platform and I share something that goes against the very system that we live inside of, I'm getting 1,000 people sending negative energy towards me. But not only that, a year and a half ago, somebody did black magic on me, a white man who I do not know from a can of fucking paint, just because he didn't like what I said. Independent spirituality has always been a dangerous field to work in because you're pulling from pure intelligence in a system that is trying to make you dependent on their version of things so that they can control you. So you become a threat to the system. And then you're trying to liberate other people so that they don't have to depend on that system again. And they know how to guide themselves. They know how to frequency tune. They know how to magnetize things without effort so they're not stuck in this loop of doing, giving to a system that does not pour back into them. And that doesn't deserve compensation, but paying $100,000 a year to go to a school and earn a degree that you might not ever use to go into a system that is going to make you dependent on it. That's worth the investment. No, I just think that some of y'all don't want to invest in yourselves. I think that some of y'all don't want to do the work. And that's the real problem. I'm opening up a soul school where I'll be teaching you how to feel, sense, move energy, how to understand signals, how to sit in presence, how to magnetize. And people are literally writing me talking about, well, you shouldn't be charging for that. That's the system that we live in. Do you not understand? That is the system that we live in. And not only that, I am charging affordable rates because the other side of the exchange is your presence in class, your participation. But $100, that's too much. $66, that's too much. $33, that's too much. It should be free. No, you're projecting, my love. You don't want to invest in yourself. And so you want me to take on the burden when you have always been your work. In fact, you came here to be the work and you want me to do it for you for free. Insanity. My time is not free. My essence is not free. Because y'all also don't understand that sitting in the presence of somebody who is embodied changes your frequency. Because we never had to do the work by speaking. Everything is done by our field. So that means that every time I get on here and post, it is an offering to you. And I don't get compensated on here. Every time I get on live and do free readings, it's an offering to you. Every time I have a course and I do giveaways, it's an offering. Even with this new soul school, there are 4 scholarships for free. What are you doing to help yourself? That's the real question.